Last time on The Somnium Files. Save the world.
Polar bear, I will vanquish you! If I rush in, I'll slip on the ice and fall!
That's your worry? You just did a double front flip. Hey guys, Raiden here, and welcome back to The Somnium Files. Last episode, we, figured out Mizuki's parents are kind of a-holes. Like, God, they're awful. At first, I thought it was just gonna be her mom, which is arguably way more awful than Renju himself. At least, as far as we know. Renju's not exactly the most straight-edge person. He feels like he has a duty to do, but he's not exactly a great person. But, man, I was surprised at how much he had to do with it, too. Like, at first I thought it was just gonna be like, oh yeah, Mizuki's mom is a problem, but, you know, legally she has custody, so what can I do? You know, I thought it might be one of those situations, but it's not even that. It's Renju just being like, I don't have time. My company is in trouble. They're like, I don't know. They're both just garbage. I mean, Renju's so rich, he could probably even just...
Huh? Why are we at the shrine?
He could probably just, like, hire a caregiver, even, until he gets home. That's better than her mom, regardless.
Did you come here to pray that you find the criminal?
No, I don't believe in God.
Wow, how edgy teen of you.
Don't call me a teen. You're 12.
Well, you said that you got the shoulders of a 40-year-old.
That's not even remotely similar.
So why are we really here?
I sometimes come here when an investigation stalls. It helps me think. Sometimes I even solve the case from here. This is a quiet, peaceful little spot in the middle of a violent city. It's calming. It keeps all of the bad thoughts away.
Didn't expect you to be such a poet.
You could at least call me a romantic.
Same thing.
They're not at all the same thing. It's the difference between someone who's frugal and someone who's cheap.
You're stubborn about weirdly specific things.
Alright, there's a lot to talk about here. Chozuya. I remember telling Mizuki that the Chozuya was for washing your belly button. Does she still believe that? Chozuya, you wash your hands and face here. Interesting how we still go to this location, even though, like, we're not part of... Or I guess we're not in Iris's investigation. Like, with Iris's route, it felt more reasonable that we'd be here, but now Date's just like, I'm here to relax, that's all.
Why do these dog statues always have one with its mouth open and one with its mouth closed?
Good question. Maybe the one with his mouth open is going, ah, and the one with his mouth closed is going, You're the one who asked.
Making fun of him. The guardian dogs. A Shinto shrine. It looks rather solemn. A rope dangling from a bell, or hanging from a bell.
Mr. Bell?
Mrs. Bell.
I see you two are getting along well.
I mean, the kid just cried her eyes out. Like, I feel so bad. A rope hanging from the bell. A sacred straw rope. Sacred, because, some guy said it was. A tree. Thank you, Date. A stone monument. There's something engraved here, but I can't read it, because I'm illiterate.
What does it say?
When riding on a train, people on opposite sides of the car doors shouldn't stare at each other. That's what it says.
That is definitely a lie.
Pretty flowers are blooming. They have almost, like, no meaning in this route, too. It's kind of funny. A lantern. Mizuki's standing there. About your training.
Coming here reminds me of when I trained you.
Yeah. It's been a while since we came here last.
I have nothing more to teach you. Let us see the results of your training.
Leave it to me!
She's just gonna destroy that, isn't she?
Begin!
Jesus! I mean, Date's probably not even surprised now, but... Okay, what the hell?
How's that?
Well, this is on you.
Hey! What are you two doing?
Mizuki! Run for it!
She's a little monster. I don't know why Date's even worried about her. I mean, she's able to dodge bullets somehow too, so. About the bullies.
By the way, whatever happened to those kids who bullied you?
Oh, did I not tell you?
No, you haven't said anything about it. I didn't want to pry.
They stopped bugging me as soon as I threatened to fight back. They targeted some other kids instead. They did terrible things. So I broke all their front teeth.
Jeez.
Hey, since we're here, let's go into the shrine.
I told you, I don't believe in that stuff.
Come on, come on!
That bell sounds like shit. Ring the bell, Date. Or at least do the hand clappy thing.
What did you ask for?
To leave this boring place as soon as possible. And you?
It's a secret. When you tell people your wish, it won't come true.
Then why did you ask me?
Because if your dream doesn't come true, mine is more likely to.
You're more crooked than a hernia.
Huh? Anyway, where to next?
Alright, time to actually do some investigating. We've been sitting here kind of fooling around for a while now. I guess let's start with the cold storage warehouse. There's usually not a bunch here to look at, but The Somnium really was interesting. There was a lot of things in there that, I don't know, I don't feel like they mattered, but at the same time, I feel like we didn't get the real truth behind the situation,
This is
you
where
know?
Iris and Ota almost got killed, right? It gives me goosebumps.
You scared? That's rare. You need to chill.
You need to get better jokes.
Oh, I understand. Chill, meaning both cold and relax. A pun intended.
Congrats, Aiba.
Don't explain it, it's embarrassing.
Hey, it's Kagami! What's your name?
Oh, wait. I remember. It was Kagami, right?
What did you say?
Oh, sorry, my fault. Must be mistaken.
No. No! You're exactly right. Wow.
What's the matter with you?
Sorry, I just get so emotional sometimes.
You remembered my name? It's just like, he's crying all over the blood. He's like, don't do that. We won't be able to analyze the blood if you cry all over it.
Date, this guy is kind of weird.
You're right, Mizuki. Stay away.
Huh? What?
There are a lot of weirdos out there. If you get a bad feeling, trust your instincts and don't get too close.
Yeah, I'll be careful.
Hey.
You must be exhausted.
This might sound weird coming from me, but don't push yourself too hard, okay?
Thank you for caring. It means a lot.
Aw, no joke there. What's your name?
I'm sorry. I just totally forgot.
Date, sir,
What is it?
this is how it's supposed to be.
He's just accepted it.
A man like you doesn't have to remember the names of people like me.
But we're co-workers. We both work for the MPD. Isn't it rude to not remember your name?
No, not at all. It has to be this way.
All right, if you say so.
That's the last step. Acceptance. Do you like your line of work?
Well, I don't dislike it. Of course, depending on the case, sometimes it does get pretty discouraging.
But that just makes the job all the more important, right? It means it really makes a difference in the world.
You're a great guy.
You should learn from him.
Do you know why I do this job? What keeps me going?
I heard you became a cop so you could steal underwear from the gym and not get in trouble.
Who told you that? I'll show them trouble.
Any leads?
No, not so far.
Alright. Mizuki, what's up with you? Have you been here before?
Huh? What do you mean?
This is Okiura Fisher. I know you said Renju doesn't own it or anything, but...
Oh, whoops.
This is Okiura Fishery Cold Storage.
I keep doing that more and more, actually.
I thought maybe you might have seen it before.
No, not at all.
Really?
Yes, stop being annoying. Why would I lie about that?
Anything on your mind?
The polar bear. Where did he hurt his leg? He did get hurt, right? The boss lady said so.
The crane hook got stuck on the polar bear's left leg. And then, when the hook got pulled out...
That's right.
Why did you stop talking, Oda? I wasn't even pressing anything. Whatever. Well, he said the blood sprayed all over.
The polar bear must have been bleeding badly at this warehouse. That means...
I actually don't know how many people bought the Steam version like me, but I have run into a few audio bugs, even when I'm not accidentally clicking through things. Sometimes, like, entire voice clips just won't play, but it's only every once in a while, so it's not too bad, you know? We see each other a lot.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe in a previous life we...
Taro. You must be Taro, right?
No, I'm not Taro.
The inspector is looking over something. About the blood. Somewhere in the frozen warehouse is the polar bear's blood. Well, to be precise, the blood of a person in the polar bear costume. Somewhere in the frozen warehouse is the polar bear's blood. It's right there.
Ota was down around here, right?
Correct.
But this is where Oda got
Bloodstains
stabbed.
there must belong to Ota.
Correct.
No, wait. That's where the polar bear's leg was pierced by the hook.
Then where was Oda stabbed? I mean, they were stabbed in the same place, according to Oda, but...
Date, I've analyzed the blood. The bloodstain here is not from a single person. 2 different blood types are present.
Okay, so he was telling the truth. He did get stabbed immediately after this happened.
One of them is most likely Ota's. The other...
Hey, do you have DNA forensics on that blood stain?
Of course, yeah. I already sent it to the lab to be analyzed. I'm just waiting to hear back.
Why are you waiting?
Because that blood is from Ota Matsushida's wound, right? I didn't think there was any need to rush the results.
Tell them we need it analyzed urgently. Highest priority. The culprit's blood is mixed with Ota's.
Yes, sir. Understood.
Sometimes Date has to get serious, and when he does, people understand.
You did it, Date. We're making progress.
If this goes well, we can identify the criminal with a single test.
She seems really happy.
But it might take some time for the results to come out. No point waiting here. We might as well check somewhere else.
Got it.
By the way, Mizuki, where did you buy that jacket? Like, the sleeves come out in little weird gloves. Map.
What would happen if I put you in that box and then dropped a 5-ton weight on it?
I'd die, obviously. Well, you couldn't fit me in the box anyway.
Oh. I'll just cut you into pieces then.
She kind of scares me. You know what? Let's head to Marble. Do things out of order here. See if we can find out some fun facts by doing so.
So that's the situation.
I see. Someone with an injured left leg, huh?
Refrigerator. A refrigerator.
Hey, Date, are you ever gonna eat those leftovers you're keeping in the fridge?
I'll get to it. Shut up.
A refrigerator. Radio. Painting of Saint Sebastian. Specials are written on the chalkboard.
Hey, Date, I see caprese on the blackboard. What is that?
It's a portmanteau for couples are crazy.
It's a kind of salad.
Know anything about the new Cyclops serial killings?
I've looked into it, but I still don't have anything useful for you. The case is still as fresh as a young man's juices.
Ugh.
What does that mean?
I have no idea.
Wonderful to know, Mama. About the culprit with the injured leg.
Sorry, no idea.
Damn. I thought you, of all people, would know something.
I am an informant, but really dangerous information doesn't just come rolling in here. But I promise, I'll keep my eye out for anything.
Please do.
And if I find something, you have to take a bath with me.
What?
Absolutely not.
Oh, why not?
What do you mean, why not? I'd rather just pay you.
Because you'd take up all the hot water.
That's your issue?
I promise I won't. I'll even take the costume off.
The costume?
It's a costume?
Mm-hmm. And I look good without it.
Alright. About Mizuki.
I never got to tell you, but I think she's very cute. I could just eat her up.
Okay.
Oh, don't worry, sweetie. I only really want to eat men.
I know.
Date, what are you making me say?
Literally haven't said
You
anything.
said that on your own.
Oh, come on. Isn't a gentleman supposed to cover for a lady's slip of the tongue?
No.
Who is the lady Mama is referring to?
Don't ask me.
Time to go.
Thanks for the chat, Mama.
Oh, leaving already?
I have an investigation to finish, but I'll be back.
You are so impatient, even though you take your time in bed.
Don't say things like that.
Wow, I don't know. She's just on that extra horny gas today, I suppose.
In bed? What is that?
When you're older, Mizuki. Not now. I'll tell you when you're older.
You don't need to know. Let's go.
Actually, no, it's scratch that. I'll never tell you. Still not used to Mama?
No, I am.
You sure? You still look a little scared.
A little.
Wah!
Haha, scaredy cat.
Laughing at me.
Yeah, because it was funny.
I'm going to expose your browser history.
What?
I love how serious Date got.
7 ways to take home a cabaret girl. 3 minutes with a married woman.
Stop. I'm sorry.
Oh, these two are great. What's in the backpack?
Hey, Mizuki. What's inside that backpack you always have on you?
Why?
I'm just curious.
Well, water, dehydrated bread, chocolate, biscuits, a flashlight, a hand charger, Swiss Army knife, a candle, matches, triangular badges, a first aid kit, whistle, portable toilet, a plastic bag, duct tape, a grenade, a magnet, disposable hand warmers.
A grenade.
Do you have an entire disaster relief kit in your bag?
Better safe than sorry. I'm ready for anything.
Perhaps I misheard, but wasn't there an illegal item in there?
Right, the Swiss Army knife. Yeah, I'll look the other way.
Yeah, it's a Swiss Army knife. How are you fitting all that in that tiny backpack on your... What is this question? Do you have a problem with gay people?
No, not at all. I see gay people on TV all the time, so it's not weird to me.
Okay.
The LGBT community is rich in sensibility, has excellent taste, and is full of talented artistic people. And they share a common struggle. It makes them more sensitive and capable of sympathy. That's why so many of them are kind and caring. and they choose how to live their lives on their own terms. It means they have a strong backbone. So because of all that, I really respect them. They're even kind of cool.
Zuki, you're really thoughtful for a 12-year-old.
And that means you too, Mama.
Oh, I love it! Bravo! 6 million yen to you!
You can transfer it to my account.
Mizuki is really sweet. Mizuki seems to be a bit nervous, just like last time.
Hey, Date. You remind me of bar stools sometimes. The stool part, anyway.
Stool. As in poop.
I see that Mizuki is still capable of being childish at times.
Definitely. I think we all are, honestly. I think everyone has to be childish every once in a while, or else you're just not having fun.
What do you get after malting, milling, mashing, lautering, boiling, and fermenting?
What?
Beer?
A beer tap. There are bottles of alcohol on the shelf. Poster on the wall. Okay, let's get headed out then. To Lemniscate. Expected it to be like a little different, like something happened, but I suppose not. Have you seen anyone with an injured... Oh wait, just look. It's my favorite receptionist. It's my favorite receptionist. Okay, it's not gonna do anything. I want to... No. I want to touch you too big.
Oh, this is embarrassing. But okay.
Seriously? Really?
Yep.
I sprinted to the desk, and she sealed her mouth shut tight and puffed out her cheeks. I poked them with the tip of my finger. They were surprisingly soft.
Date, what are you doing?
Sorry, what?
Does this have anything to do with the investigation?
No.
Ow! Mizuki punched me in the gut and dragged me back to where I was. By the way, what's your cup size?
Oh, 2.
2?
Well, of course it would be 2 cups.
3 cups would be a nightmare.
Date, why are you asking that?
Mizuki, don't hit me again. Let's go to a Tommy together. I don't know what a Tommy is.
Huh?
What?
What are you doing?
Let's go to a Tommy together.
I'm putting the investigation on hold. I'm going to a Tommy with her. I've made up my mind. You can't stop me.
She's reptilian, Date. Stop.
Side effects of the medication. This is acute brain failure.
Let's go to a Tommy together.
Wait, are you serious?
Do I look like I'm joking?
Date, you're being annoying again.
Do you know how angry I can get, Date?
Let's go to a Tommy together.
Let's go to a Tommy.
Okay.
I took her hand and led her out of Lemniscate. I left Aiba behind. Wait, what? What is this? That concludes the case of the new Cyclops serial killer. Goodbye, police officer life. Hello, Atami Shizuoka. I decided to begin a life anew as a carnival worker in the Hot Springs town. The end. Date's Atami Date route end. Yes, the best ending in the game. No one was hurt. I mean, Iris is missing an eye and the murder's unsolved and they're all still in danger. But Date got his Atami ending. I don't even know what Atami... I think it's just a place. That's really fancy. I did not expect there to be any joke endings. That is kind of hilarious. Anyways, we can just go right back to it. It's no big deal. Let's go back to Lemniscate. Anyways, if you see anyone with an injured left leg...
Nope, sorry. But I did see a guy who had legs like a horsehair crab.
What?
What? Sounds horrifying.
About the person with the injured leg.
Mizuki, could you go to the office? Ask them if they've seen anyone with an injured left leg.
Got it.
Mizuki ran into the office. After a while, she returned dejected.
Looks like it didn't go well.
No.
Oh. You tried. Do you have any memories of Renju here?
Sometimes we would talk when I came over to hang out.
What kind of things did you talk about?
Nothing special. The usual.
The usual?
Are you doing well? Have you been eating right?
Huh. So that's the usual.
Let's go check out Renju's office.
Good idea. You might find something important in there.
Do they actually have like a model area for it? Oh no, Mizuki and I investigated Renju's office, but I didn't find anything that could be a clue.
Damn, no hits.
Do not be discouraged. Bad days and sore feet are part of the job.
Time to earn my paycheck, I guess.
No,
Date, look at that! It's a Hercules beetle.
I actually know that one.
Yay! Hercules beetle!
I've been getting excited by these insects
Wait,
again.
Why is that even here?
Plants. Lots of magazines in that rack.
Special. Underground horse racing bets to win big. I'll take that one home with me next time.
Vending machine full of drinks. I know people, like, apparently ruin their lives on horse racing. A monitor with Danganronpa looking characters. Actually, why do I want to say that some of these pieces of art are actually done by the Danganronpa artists? Some of the girls on that TV are doing, like, just the art style, I can tell, you know? Promotional videos of the agency's talent are playing.
It's Hayase Samba.
What?
Oh yes, Payasi's Samba.
I don't know who that is. I too am hip with the kids, Mizuki. By the way, a stool is a chair that has no or a very small backrest. I did not know that. There are high stools around the table. It's a sofa.
Stuffed with?
Sofa stuffing.
It's a sofa. It's electric. There's a monitor, nothing on it. Payasi Samba's video is playing. A door. There's probably an office back there. Alright, well, the company's logo, Lemniscate. Oh, I forgot to ask you about the painting. There's an abstract painting hung up.
I asked someone about that earlier. It's like lionfish and shag carpet or something.
There's an abstract, incomprehensible painting hung up. Alright, let's head to Central Hospital. I wonder if Mizuki's, like, how they're holding up, really. Because, like, I know we've been helping them out a lot, just being around them. They lost both their parents, and they really want to help with this investigation because they feel like otherwise they're just going to go nuts from doing nothing, which I completely understand. But at the same time, some of this stuff might be hard for her to look into.
Mizuki!
Wait, your mom actually showed up? I thought... What happened to her not even recognizing the fact that you're in the hospital?
And Date.
Ota, are you okay?
Yeah, totally.
Oh, I don't want to get in your way. I should head home before I cause any more trouble.
No, not at all. You're fine right here.
No, really, I should go. I'm sure that he has more fun with his friends than with me. So...
That's suspicious. Mayumi quickly shuffled out of the room.
Thanks, Mizuki.
Huh?
You came to visit me, right?
Oh, yeah. Right.
It would be awkward to admit we are only here for the investigation.
Yeah.
How are you?
Forget me. Are you okay? You passed out last night.
Yeah, I'm fine. I feel much better after a good night's sleep.
It sounded like you were having a nightmare. You kept moaning something about Reika. Reika.
Seriously?
Seriously.
Have you remembered anything?
No, just what I told you yesterday.
Alright. You know, if you weren't in the hospital, I would slap you upside the head so hard you start remembering things again.
Like shock therapy?
Whoa, old school. I thought Abyss was more future tech than that.
We are. But if it ain't broke,
don't fix it.
You can learn a lot from the past.
I see. Maybe you should hit him.
No. No way.
Mizuki, maybe you should hit him and end his miserable existence once and for all.
Ota's pretty energetic for being in bed all day.
He's the type that gets annoying around women.
About the investigation.
So, we still don't know who the culprit is?
If you remember anything at all, please, tell me.
Well, maybe that all depends. If you could get me, say, Tessa's toothbrush, it might jog my memory.
Are you really gonna do this in front of Mizuki?
The second person to ask.
It's fine. Mizuki proofreads the light novels I write. I'm sure she's used to it by now.
What are you making her read?
Lots of things, like...
Wait, Mizuki, you don't have to tell him!
You should tell me. Oda's lying down in bed. Mizuki's looking at Oda. About Iris.
Have you heard about Iris? The nurse was talking about her a minute ago.
That she's still in the ICU? Yeah.
She gonna get a cool eye patch? Just saying.
Apparently the surgery went well, but she hasn't woken up yet.
Hey, Ota. Next time we should fold 1,000 paper cranes to wish that Iris will get better.
Yeah, we could even make her a life-size crane.
That would be a somewhat troublesome gift.
About Oda.
I heard that you fought off the killer and saved Iris. That's so cool, Ota. You have a wound of honor.
No, not really. Well, I guess a little. Calling me a hero. It's kind of embarrassing.
I didn't call you a hero.
It is a good thing Iris was saved, but he's still irritating.
Even more irritating than seeing cosplay in public.
Wait, is that a thing that annoys people? Must be a bigger problem in Japan. Like, I could imagine walking down the street and just seeing an Astolfo. LCD
Hey,
TV.
Date, I've got this video of a lady cleaning a jumbo jet. Wanna watch?
I'm not gonna watch your videos with you, Ota.
There's an LCD TV on top of the bedside table.
I know this is sudden, but I'm brave and smart and handsome, right?
I will chide you on your labels.
A bedside table.
A curtain used as a divider. Patient monitor. Measures heart rate, blood pressure, and body temperature on the monitor. A window. Should we get going?
Yeah, let's go.
Wait, you two just got here.
It's okay. We saw you. Now we can go.
Yeah, we can get out.
We already have Ota's testimony. It is unlikely he has any further useful information.
Right.
Where to now, Date?
Let's see.
A bed.
When will the day come when Iris is sleeping beside me?
Never.
My guess is never.
I guess let's head to Sunfish, and then lastly Abyss headquarters. We're making good time here. It's interesting watching the trailers for this game because they make it look all action-packed. Like, everyone's yelling, there's music going on, like there's action all the time, and like people, like, I guess crying. And like, no, Date, and then, oh my god, I just realized the giant Zero. Look! I don't know how I didn't notice the giant thing of Zero on the billboard here. How did I not see this? Like, there's, but for those of you who don't know, this is the same company that made the Virtue's Last Reward series, which is 999. They have an ad for that. That's kind of cool. I'm sure there's some other references to some other Spike Chunsoft games, but honestly, outside of Virtue's Last Reward and Danganronpa, I'm not too familiar with the rest of their IPs. Whoops, what'd that say? I visited Sunfish Pocket with Mizuki, where Renju was killed. Once again, I look for any clues we might have missed.
I guess it was a waste of time.
Yeah, I didn't find any clues.
No Gordon Ramsay back here. You can see the kitchen back there. Nothing suspicious here. Oh. Doorway to the kitchen. The chair. The store's signboard. Says Sunfish Pocket. Pictures of maids on display.
Which one is your type, Date?
Where is this coming from?
Just tell me.
Well, let's see.
Wow, you're really thinking about it? Disgusting.
You asked.
Pictures of maids on display. If I had to pick one, I'd say the second one from the left and the top row is my type. Second one from the left, so this one. Of course, when it came down to it, I wouldn't say no to any of them. Pictures of maids on display. Surveillance cameras. A door. A table. I can't find any clues on it. A menu.
Ryugu water. 980 yen. 980 yen?
Yep.
For water?
Not just water, seawater.
You can't even drink it.
They just bottle seawater and they're like, here, $10. Can you think of anything?
Not really.
Sorry for bringing you here.
Because this is where Daddy's corpse was? I told you before, it's fine. I was the one who said I wanted to come with you, so...
Let's get going.
Yeah, nothing we can do here.
I don't even know why I brought you here. It's completely pointless. All it did was make you hurt a little. Driving time.
Date, a call from boss. Shall I connect you?
No, wait. If I take the call, Mizuki might ask questions.
Are you talking to yourself again? Do you need to go to the hospital?
Exactly.
I can put it on speaker.
Please.
Yeah, don't we have Bluetooth in our car?
Date, are you with Mizuki right now?
Yes, what's up?
I need you to come to Abyss headquarters with Mizuki.
I was just heading there. Did something happen?
Yeah, the head office is here. They want to get information from Mizuki. We here at Abyss have her testimony, but the rest of the MPD wants to hear from her. They didn't get anything from her last time. They want to do an official questioning.
Yikes.
This order comes straight from the top. We don't have the power to say no, so please.
You heard her.
I don't want to. I want to keep investigating.
There's nothing we can do. We can't fight the power of the state.
You are the power of the state.
Abyss is a toenail on the foot of the state. As far as they're concerned, we don't really do anything, and we don't have any say in what they do. And anytime we get too troublesome, they cut us off.
Why? Stupid Date.
Still a kid. There's nothing I can do, Mizuki. Unless you want me to fight the government as well as solve the crime, I highly suggest you just answer a few questions, okay?
Sorry for the trouble.
Don't worry about it. I'm just a slave to you anyway.
Oh, come on. I don't treat you like a slave, do I? Just because I sometimes make you lick between my toes?
Ew, what?
I didn't lick anything.
Anyway, thanks, Date.
I have to say, some of the bosses' like facial expressions, it may just be because they use like similar models or whatnot, but like her facial expression and hairstyle remind me a lot of Aiba. Like the way her hair kind of goes back, even like the little hair lick in the front, and a lot of her facial features. It's very similar.
And don't worry about Mizuki. I told HQ to take it easy.
Mizuki, just make sure you behave and listen.
It'll be over soon, don't worry. Besides that, Date, there's something I have to tell you.
Huh?
You have a message from one of the inspectors at the warehouse. Kagari, Mogami, something like that.
Kaniza?
Oh, yeah, that's it. A message from Kaniza. He wants to give you some information in person at the warehouse.
Could he have...
The blood results?
I'll head over right away. Mizuki, you be a good girl, okay?
Ugh.
Jeez.
Alright, Kazami, what did you find?
Date, sorry to make you come all the way down here. But I have the results of the DNA analysis.
Okay.
What did you find?
It's probably his
just
mom.
Like you said, there were 2 different blood signatures.
I want to say it's his mom.
One is definitely from Ota Matsushita. The other...
Huh?
Well, we got the results, but we couldn't find any matches in our database.
What?
That is not surprising. HQ does not have a complete record of everyone's DNA.
Oh, okay.
What now? What now?
Do not panic. I have a piece of information I think you should know.
Like what?
What is it?
I have discovered a suspicious person at your 12 o'clock. 200 yards.
Is that So back there?
He's looking this way.
Person?
Zoom! Oh, you little asshole.
That's...
So SEJIMA.
Aiba, activate the rocket shoes. We don't have rocket shoe. Damn it,
Don't
computer.
believe it. His left leg.
He has an injury on his left leg.
So SEJIMA! Stop!
Damn it, I knew we should have gotten those rocket boots. We need to tail him. We're so out of shape. I mean, we're investigators.
It's him. So's the culprit.
Why are you in normal form now?
Calm down. We cannot yet make that conclusion. He was only dragging his left leg.
But he's been all over this case so far. Shoko and Renju are both in bed with the Kumakuras. And the Kumakuras know So. And not just that. We saw him in Iris's Somnium.
Still.
And he has no alibi. No alibi for Shoko, Renju, or the warehouse.
Date, calm down. The only thing we have so far is circumstantial evidence. We also do not have any established motive. Why would he kill Shoko and Renju? Why would he cut out Iris's eyeball?
Well...
However, I do agree that So is suspicious.
Do you agree with me or not?
I am explaining to you that we currently do not have enough evidence to bring him in. Confronting him now would only result in him denying everything. We need direct evidence.
Direct evidence.
The criminal's blood from the cold storage warehouse. If the DNA matches So's...
Why isn't it in the database?
Right. We need to get So's DNA.
The question is, how?
We steal his hair. Aiba's standing in front of me. The Kumakura's office.
Hey, Aiba. Do you remember when we went to the Kumakura's office Sunday?
Of course. I am incapable of forgetting anything.
Then let me ask you a question. What was on the table in front of the sofa?
The cigarette butts.
Oh, yeah.
So was smoking those cigarettes.
Exactly. And So's saliva might still be on the butts. If we have that, we have So's DNA.
It's only if they didn't throw them out.
Wait a moment. That was 2 days ago. The ashtray must have been emptied by now.
But there's a chance. We have to at least try.
If not, we're going dumpster diving.
I agree.
All right, let's head there.
This is how real police officers work. I need to search through your trash for police reasons.
Hey, what are you doing here?
You fucking with us, old man?
Date, don't bother.
I know.
I approached the sofa without saying anything. No luck, probably. I looked in the ashtray on the table, but...
Hey, where are the cigarette butts that were in here?
Huh?
The cigarette butts, from when I was here a few days ago.
We threw them away, of course, dumbass.
Where, dumbass?
Why do you care about some cigarettes?
I need them for the investigation of the new Cyclops serial killings.
I see. Just last morning, I heard there was a new victim. I didn't watch it, but I heard something about it being streamed online.
Oh yeah, he must be pissed. Iris lost an eye.
The girl got one of her eyes cut out. I know that, idiot.
Sorry.
And you're here for the investigation?
Yes.
So if I cooperate, they'll help you arrest this guy?
Correct.
All right. Look around as much as you want.
Huh?
That was easy.
You said you were looking for cigarette butts, right?
Yeah, the one So was smoking.
So SEJIMA? You think he did it?
No, nothing for sure yet.
Hey guys, where's the cigarettes that were in here?
Probably in the trash in the back, boss.
Bring me the one that So was smoking.
Yes, sir.
We remember the brand name. The henchmen went into the back room. They soon came back with 4 cigarette butts in a plastic bag. I used disposable chopsticks to lay them out on a table. Why are you carrying around chopsticks?
I didn't touch them.
I'm being considerate, I see. But why did you bring 4?
There were a couple other cigarette butts in the bin.
I didn't know which one So smoked.
MoMA?
I don't remember.
But So cigarette is definitely one of these?
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Date, remember the brand that So was smoking?
Right. He was smoking.
Rookie. Rambaro. Lamas. Klein. It was Rookie.
I've got it. It was a rookie. I am absolutely sure it was a rookie.
Do you have the brain of a hippopotamus? Get it together, Date.
I'm sorry. I recorded that episode like 2 weeks ago. Leave me alone. Actually, I think it was a Klein cigarette.
Klein. I remember. So was smoking a Klein cigarette.
Correct.
I wrapped the Klein cigarette butt in my handkerchief and pocketed it.
Let's return to Abyss. Pewter should be able to get DNA from it.
Got it.
Looks like you found it.
Yeah, thanks to you.
This was nothing. Anything for Tessa.
Tessa? Did you just say Tessa?
What are you talking about, you Neanderthal? I said anything for Tesseract.
Tesseract's an awesome band.
That doesn't even make sense.
Shut up! If you're done here, get your ass going.
All right. Whatever you say.
His motives, like, if I had gone this route first, I would have thought he was, like, super suspicious. But now, since I played the other route first, I just know he's a huge A-Set fan.
I'm counting on you, Pewter.
You can leave it to me.
Once again, I think we can trust Pewter as long as it doesn't... Well, I mean, Renju's dead now, so he'll probably do anything to figure this out. Pewter took the cigarette butt from me.
If the DNA on that cigarette butt matches the bloodstain in the warehouse...
There would be no doubt that So SEJIMA is our mysterious polar bear.
How long will it take to analyze?
If I had 6 hours...
You've got 3.
That's totally unreasonable, but I suppose I will do my best to have this analyzed in 3 hours.
You folded pretty easily on that one.
I want to catch the criminal as soon as possible. That's all. Now, because time is of the essence, excuse me.
How is Mizuki, by the way?
They finished questioning her. I had one of the officers take her home. She should be there by now.
Good.
So SEJIMA. I can't believe it, of all people.
We don't know that for sure yet.
But you saw that his leg was injured, right? It's pretty damning evidence.
Don't be too hasty, boss.
You were saying the same thing earlier.
Anyway, let's wait for the results. That will clear everything up.
Yeah, you're right. I hope this won't be trouble.
Trouble?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
What are you hiding, boss? I hope Mizuki's at home. Oh no, we're just gonna stay around all 3 hours waiting for Pewter.
Pewter, is it true? The results are in?
Yes. The DNA I collected from the cigarette butt is a positive match to the bloodstain from the warehouse.
It was So.
Really? It was So all along. He was the polar bear. He carved out Iris's eye and stabbed Oda, and probably killed Renju and Shoko.
Making So SEJIMA the new Cyclops killer.
Thank you, Pewter.
Don't thank me yet. Hurry up and get So.
Yeah, you're right.
Turned around and made my way to the exit. Right when I was about to open the door, it was open from the other side.
Boss, listen. The bloodstain in the cold storage warehouse.
I know. I got a report from Pewter.
Well, then you already know. I'm heading there right now.
Heading where?
Where else? To So's house.
Date, I'm sorry, but you can't do that.
What?
I can't let you get So.
Oh, let me guess. He has diplomatic immunity somehow?
Boss, I don't understand.
This comes from the top.
Yup.
So and the head office have been tight-knit for 20 years now. They can't go against So's wishes. It's corruption and bribes to be sure, but there's also some kind of blackmail.
Blackmail?
So knows something. Something that the public can never know. If that secret got out, the authority of law would be thrown into question, and the entire police force would be at risk.
So has something on HQ?
Yes, almost certainly. That's why I can't let you go. Do you understand?
Hell no.
I see. Then I'm sorry, but I have no choice but to take you off this case.
Hey, boss, come on. Are you serious? Are you serious? You gotta be kidding me!
I had enough. I pushed past boss and left the room. I walked to the confidence stride down the hall with no hesitation. I'd made up my mind. I was going to SEJIMA's mansion. I got in my car, turned on the key, and slammed my foot on the gas. Damn, I would too. Your best friend and his wife just died?
Date, are you sure you want to do this? You still have a chance to turn around. If you put your hands on So, you will never be able to return to Abyss.
I don't care. I don't want to work for a rotten organization in the pocket of some politician. When this is over, I'll open a restaurant in Okinawa or something.
Wait!
Oh, should I make it a soba place instead?
That's not what I mean. You have a video message.
A video message?
Video?
Look!
Mizuki! Shit!
God damn it. Knew she wouldn't be safe. Is the boss going to have some sort of leverage on everything? Is there a chance that the boss set up a kidnapping of Mizuki just to make sure that we wouldn't do anything?
Mizuki! Where are you?
Under the bed?
Don't worry, I'll find you!
Or wait, is there a video on the computer?
Maybe Mizuki was converted into quantum data and downloaded into the computer.
Are you joking at a time like this?
I have to find Mizuki fast. She's in one of the speakers.
The hollow space in the speaker. Perhaps Mizuki is in there.
X-ray. Let's go!
Mizuki!
Date, hurry! Help her!
I know.
Oh, thank God she has both her eyes.
You okay?
That hurt, idiot! Pull it off more gently! You're late, by the way. I was about to suffocate, just so you know. This is so typical. You're never there when you need to be. Just like 6 months ago, I was about to miss the bus, and you...
Actually, stay like that for a while. Huh? I don't believe this.
Damn. Who did this to you? Are you okay?
I'm not hurt. My mouth stings a little, thanks to you ripping the tape off my face. If I get fat lips from this, I'm gonna make you pay for cosmetic surgery.
Don't girls want bigger lips, though?
Who did this?
3 men. The doorbell rang and they said they were delivery men. I thought you had bought another one of your weird videos or something, so I opened the door. And they sprayed me with tear gas.
Did you see their faces?
No, they were all wearing masks.
It is probable that they are working for So. They may be his bodyguards or hired thugs.
It just makes me so mad. If they didn't get the jump on me, I would have... Pow! Bang! Bam! Wham!
Mizuki, I have just one thing to say. Never in my life have I bought any weird videos.
That's what you wanted to say?
We know who the culprit is.
What?
We identified the person inside the polar bear.
I still don't know what connection he has to Iris's mom, though.
The man who tried to kill Iris and Ota?
Yes. And also, the man who killed your parents.
Who?
Congressman SEJIMA.
So?
Do you know him?
Kinda. I've seen him on TV before. But why?
I don't know why yet, but it was definitely his blood at the cold storage warehouse.
I can't believe it. I'll never forgive him. I'll get him for this.
Going to see So right now.
Mizuki, I'm going to So's house now.
Are you leaving me behind again?
No, not anymore.
It's not safe to anymore.
Even if I tried to leave you behind, you'd still come with me, wouldn't you? So are you ready?
What should I be prepared for?
Guns?
So's bodyguards will be armed. It might get messy.
Bring it. I'll put them in the ground.
Don't kill them. We need him alive, and I need you to stay safe. Can you do that?
Always.
Always?
Occasionally.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. Date, you have to understand. He killed my parents. I saw their bodies with my own eyes. If I turn back now, I'll go crazy.
I know. You don't have to say it.
Let's go.
5 minutes.
Takes those 5 minutes to hide those special videos he ordered. They don't exist. Oh man, things are ramping up. Things are about to get real wild here.
Thanks for the warm welcome. I came for So. Please, take me to him.
What are you talking about? He's sleeping and not taking any visitors. Go home.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that. I'm coming in.
I took one step. Then I felt a shock ripple through my stomach. It was a fist screwing into my gut.
I've always wanted to see this line. Nice punch.
Well, let me use a line too. This is the end for you, chump. SEJIMA's orders, nothing personal.
That's what I thought.
Huh?
You're so predictable.
What?
Go, Mizuki! Do the thing!
Easy.
Nope. We're not even close to done yet. Look.
Let's go! Why do they all look exactly the same?
Let's do this.
Why do they all look like the same bald guy? Let's go, Mizuki.
Kill them.
Let's take 25 each.
Date, I'll take care of these guys. You get those, Date.
Are you okay?
Shouldn't you worry more about yourself, old man?
Jeez.
I'm off.
She's doing freaking Devil May Cry combos over there. Okay, Aiba, what's the shitty plan this time? I love how this game isn't, I can't take down the enemies. It's the fact that, like, I can't figure out who my enemies are, you know?
Really see.
There's no problem actually taking them out. I just send in a Mizuki, but, like, actually finding them is the hard part.
There are numerous hostiles. Too many for you and your revolver to combat effectively.
So what's the plan?
Let's see.
Oh, we're getting closer. Come on, Aiba. Read that binary. I don't see any panties around this time.
Date, the island in the middle of the pond. Do you remember it?
Oh, maybe we can get the Kappa to help us.
Yeah?
Your favorite thing is on that island.
My favorite thing.
A porno magazine.
What?
Whoa!
Don't say.
Porno
I can't! Did he just freaking Alucard dash?
Huh? Where'd the porn go?
What now, Aiba? What was part 2 of this plan, huh?
Date, load evolver with wire bullets.
What am I shooting at?
Above us.
Above us? Why?
No time to explain, just do it!
Select the bullet, Date. I don't think we've used this one yet. Let's go. Shoot for the stars. Where's my... There. Is he gonna catch on an airplane or something?
What was that? That's supposed to be a warning shot or something? Now throw us the gun. Come quietly.
Date, do as I told you!
Don't you mean surrender?
Do it! Do it or we die!
Do what? All you told me was to shoot up. Escape plus down. Got it. See, I surrendered.
Get them!
Oh, is the gun going to electrocute them? She's using it to conduct lightning. There's no...
What do you mean?
Don't tell me you're predicting when lightning is going to...
3 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Aiba, those guys are dead. Aiba, they're super dead. You know what? That's kind of what I wanted anyway. I collected my evolver from the pond. Does it work after being...
again.
Wait, since we threw it underwater, is it still gonna work? Does it even use gunpowder?
I have already explained this to you. If you hear the words porno magazine, your reaction speed increases by a factor of 3.6. A rather convenient function of yours. Why wouldn't I take advantage of it?
Damn it. How did you know about the lightning?
Satellite imagery, atmospheric conditions, and other factors. However, I predicted the lightning would fall elsewhere, so I had you launch wire bullets to direct the lightning to the pond.
Got it. These fight scenes aren't very well animated, but they make me laugh. And I think that's the point.
Anyway, where's Mizuki?
I will scan for her.
Mizuki! Wait for me! I'm coming!
Did she go inside already? Sprinted through the rain-soaked garden into the mansion. Not here.
Got it. I detect trace amounts of capsaicin in the air.
What?
Mizuki appears to have been sprayed with tear gas.
No.
Damn it. Not this room. Aren't the walls made of paper? Just burst through the doors. Can't find Mizuki anywhere. There's a pipe.
Mizuki's metal pipe.
That's you, isn't it? I can see you clearly from here.
I can't hear you. What are you saying? I can see you clearly from here. I can't. You're gonna have to speak. Do you have a PA system?
What?
I can't hear you.
He is taking Mizuki hostage.
It's simple. Go home, Date. If you do, this girl lives.
Shit!
Date, look around. Mizuki must be nearby. Have you looked on the other side of the sliding door?
Not yet, but I know there's another room back there.
X-ray.
There she is. Mizuki!
That is So holding her.
How did So get her, but she just took down like 50 dudes?
Son of a bitch is using her as a shield. Why isn't Mizuki fighting back?
She does not appear to be conscious. I cannot determine why, but she is breathing. She is alive.
I have to do something.
Wait, don't move. Remember what So told you.
That he can see us somehow.
There may be a sensor or something similar in this room.
Or I could just shoot him in the head.
I would stop that line of thinking. If you shoot now, there is a high chance he will hit Mizuki.
Then what am I supposed to do?
Let me think.
Oh, here we go again. I was binary thought lines. So, SEJIMA, you are such a shit. What? You cannot be for real.
Date, load Evolver with spherical bullets. Then, pick up that metal pipe on the floor.
These are like musket bullets. I did as Aiba instructed, moving carefully to not draw
You
suspicion.
need to do two things. First, throw the metal pipe toward the southwest corner of the room. Then, immediately shoot a spherical bullet at the pipe. No questions, there is no time to explain.
You sure this will work?
If you time it correctly, yes. My calculations are never wrong.
Alright, Aiba. Hands on the keyboard.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Go!
Are you okay? I cannot wait to see this BS. Ah! Forgot about this. Fire. How is this any more safe than just shooting at him? Oh, that still doesn't make sense, but okay.
Mizuki.
Date!
Careful, he still has a gun.
Mizuki, move!
What?
What do I do? Shoot. What's the other option? Protect Mizuki, shoot So. Shit.
Damn it.
Oh! Oh, damn. Just when I thought we got away with it. That was not a good end, was it? Wait, he shot us in... Is that a kill? Is Aiba bulletproof?
Killed by your own father.
What? What? Oh, that came out of fucking nowhere. What?
By the way, do you like fireworks? Let me show you the most beautiful firework you'll ever see. But don't blink. It'll only be a flash.
Now I shoot So.
How do you like these fireworks?
What?
He doesn't know about our eye.
I just want to go to the cabaret club.
What? What? What did you say? Hey, quit fooling around. Come on. Date, get